Dear America, we'd like to speak to the manager. Hi, hello, and welcome to this special video of mine. It wasn't planned, to be honest. I was just scrolling through YouTube myself, watching videos that I do like, and I stumbled over Ryan's channel. I am subscribed to this reactor because I really love his videos, Ryan Wazzer, and he reacted to this video called Dear America, we'd like to speak to the manager. And when I saw this, I thought, oh, before I actually watch it, I want to watch it together with you. So this is the original video. It is from the channel New York Times Opinion and the New York Times, and it's called Dear America, would like to speak to the manager. I guess the title is self-explanatory if you don't know about the situation with Greenland. Where have you been those last days and weeks? This is actually a video about the situation. I don't know the heritage of this man. I guess we'll see it right away. But I really want to watch this video and see what it's all about. Also, for all of you Trump supporters out there, I have seen you in my comment section under other videos where you pointed out how I do have a slightly political opinion every now and then that points into the left direction. You're actually right. And if you are a Trump supporter and you're supporting the killings of innocent human beings or the abduction of thousands of people in your country, find another channel to watch. This is not for you. And if you do comment under this video and try to put people down who have other opinions than you do, just so you know your comment, and also you will be blocked, because I don't need that on my channel. And now, let's see what this video is actually about.
Hello? Yes, I'd like to speak to Congress, please. I'm on hold. But I'm trying to reach Congress on behalf of the Kingdom of Denmark. Now, my first language is Danish, but I figured I'd do this in English since I know how some of you Americans feel about people who speak foreign languages.
You have to speak English.
Anyway, the reason I'm reaching out is the northern part of the kingdom, namely Greenland, the world's largest distraction.
Okay, we're 28 seconds into the video. Whew. Okay, that's an interesting start. Also, they chose to cover his face with the map of Greenland. Okay. Let's move on for now.
Sorry, I mean the world's largest island. But listen, we here in the Kingdom of Denmark are getting a very Venezuelan vibe about the way the American president is talking about us right now.
We're going to be doing something with Greenland, either the nice way or the more difficult way.
So, what do you do when an employee goes rogue? Well, what I've learned, mainly from watching American TV shows, you ask to speak to the manager. And in Trump's case, that will be Congress. I mean, they can control the budget, they can hold investigations, they can even fire him. But they seem to be sleeping on the job.
Mr. Moore.
Yeah, they seem to be doing that for a few months now. And I actually, from an outsider's perspective, wonder why. Like, what else has to happen in your country for you to step in and try and get rid of that dude? What else has to happen? People are dying on your streets. How far can this man go? He is slowly but steady ruining your whole country. All that's going to be left of your country is ruins if you let this man stay where he is at the moment for another few months or years or whatever. He already said that the midterm elections are not going to take place. At least that's what he wants. So when are you going to wake up? What else has to happen in your country for you to say, okay, that's a red line now he's crossed? For me, as a German, watching all of this, watching all of the history that we had in our country repeating ourselves in the US, it's unbearable. And I saw that one coming years ago already, even before Trump was elected. When he was president the first time, you could have already seen where he wants to go. And now he's got a second chance, and he does exactly that. It's so sad to see. And also, I don't know on whether I should laugh about this video or just cry because of the situation. It's a mixed bag for me, but I do find the video really good. Really good.
Seem to be sleeping on the job.
Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore.
Hence my phone call.
Okay.
But while I'm on hold,
US Congress.
maybe we can talk America? To start, let's look at a map. This is Greenland. Roughly 50,000 Greenlanders live there, and it's not green at all. It's white. It's all
it's
white.
true.
Maybe
white.
that's why that Stephen Miller guy loves it so much. This is Denmark, almost 2,000 miles away. 6 million Danes live here. We do minimalism, we do Lego, we do hygge, we do the fat shot. That's us. Now,
True.
Denmark and Greenland are
you
not
do
the same
Ozempic.
country, but we are in a relationship. We share a king, but we have individual governments. We are very different, but we make it work. To put it in American terms, we're like Trump and Melania. We're formally together, functionally separate, and both pretending it's very normal. America and Denmark actually go way back. We usually follow blindly whenever you guys feel like invading a country. We did it with the Gulf War, we did it with Afghanistan, we did it with Iraq. Coalition of the willing.
We will lead a coalition of willing nations to disarm him.
We were the willing. But this time, we can't help you. Because you're talking about invading a country that we already invaded. Look, we already know how colonialism ends. We've seen this film before.
India in revolt.
Protesters smoked out by the police.
Here's why invading Greenland, the easy way or the hard way, would be bad for America and for the world.
That they even have to explain this. This is what's so bonkers. Every sane human being can see that if you try and invade another country, that it's not going to end well either for you nor for the other country. No one's going to profit from that, at least short term. In the long term, of course, the winner might profit from that. And if it comes to Greenland, we all know that the country is very important when it comes to natural resources and shipping lanes. That'll be important for the future, but that's no reason to invade another country, because you start a war with the other NATO members, you start a war with the rest of the world. Maybe you are just an old man who on his last days, weeks, months and years of his life wants to prove to himself that he can have everything. I don't know what the reason for it is in the end there, or if it's even your decision anymore, or the people behind you are making the politics for you. I don't know. What I do know is it's a bad idea for your country and for the other country.
And for the world.
And for the world.
I think I need some fresh air. Danish missionaries invaded Greenland in 1721, slowly taking over the country. And for 250 years, we did whatever we wanted to them, basically going full colonial on them. Even in the 20th century, we were inserting IUDs into Greenlandic women to limit the population. We were separating Greenlandic children from their families, sending them to Denmark. Horrible stuff. We
What?
even let America build
Didn't know
military
that.
bases in Greenland. During the Cold War, you guys had 10,000 troops based there. You even crashed a B-52 carrying 4 nuclear bombs there in 1968. Remember?
The hunt is on to locate the missing nuclear weapons.
So, what did we Danes learn from the past couple of centuries? Well, the obvious. No population is going to be happy with a foreign government ruling over them. The Greenlanders hated us for centuries. Some still do. So Trump invading Greenland is not gonna help America's place on the global stage or at home. And I know he says he's the most popular president in the most popular country since the dawn of time.
I'm a very stable genius.
Oh gosh.
But trust me, he's not.
No, he's
And
not.
going old school colonial on Greenland is not gonna help. Anyway, back to the history lesson. In 1979, Greenland voted for greater autonomy from Denmark and to form its own government. And this is important because Trump keeps talking about buying Greenland.
The fact that they had a boat land there 500 years ago doesn't mean that they own the land.
Denmark doesn't own Greenland anymore. Greenland owns Greenland. Us Danes even asked the Greenlanders how they'd feel about being bought.
300,000 kroner.
No, he could never buy us.
ever in my life I would...
500,000?
No.
You see? We know the Greenlanders. They're a proud indigenous people who are not interested in being Americans. You can't just buy them off. So, Trump is running wild. He's kidnapping presidents, he's invading other countries without congressional approval, and frankly, we don't want that mess spilling into Greenland. Or Europe. Or Legoland for that matter. So again, that's why we're trying to speak to the manager. But Congress still isn't picking up the phone. Hello?
Crickets.
The Americans are determined to retrieve their bombs.
We're still looking.
Interesting short video. Oh, also there's a German channel, a really big one, explaining what happens if Trump does that. Fitting. And also, yeah, you can see by what the algorithm shows me after this video, what I'm usually watching. I am into this American politics thing very much, and also I'm playing Arcade as a side note. So yeah, this video, it had fun parts in it, but most of the time it was just sad. I like that they kind of tried and explain what happens to a country and to the relationship of that country with the country they're invading for not only 5 years or so, but for centuries. The relationships will be destroyed and it won't help either of them. I know that common sense and arguments like that won't reach this guy in the White House at all. He doesn't care. He's on a completely different mission and he doesn't care what happens when people die. He doesn't care what happens when people lose everything. But I did really like the video. There were facts that I didn't know anything about because I'm currently trying to understand the history of the UK. I don't know anything of the history of other countries other than the US or Germany, but they use it as an example of what has happened to them before or what they did to others and how it ended, and just to show that it's not a good idea. Unfortunately, like I said, it won't reach the president. But thank you so much for making the video. I do agree with everything he said. I do hope for the people of Greenland, I really do, that the president will change his mind. And I do hope for the people in America that the president is not going to be the president for much longer. Just impeach him. Just impeach him already. If you do live in America or in Greenland or in any other country that the US president is threatening at the moment, I do think about you every single day, and I really hope things will get better soon. See you in the next video. This was something special because every now and then when something really big happens, I'm trying to do stuff that is actually very current. And this is what's going on in the world. I do want to do stuff like this every now and then. And before I go, just a reminder, please be kind in the comments, even if someone has another opinion than you do. And please keep that MAGA stuff out of my comment section. Have a nice day. I'll see you. Bye.